do that too. I'm like trying to scroll over, but it goes right into the buttons, and it's like, no, I didn't want the buttons at all. Alright, this is gonna be the run. This is gonna be the run with no mistakes. No easy, simplistic mistakes. Alright. We're going for it. Here we go. Again, avoid the raptor because raptors are scary. That's not what they're called, but that's what I call them. Because I have to do that kind of thing. Go. Woo! Pretty good. I do find it interesting that each Silent Hill kind of almost has its own enemy in every game. And also how I actually don't know how factually true this is, but I think all the dogs look differently. 4276. Because if memory serves me correctly, dogs in Silent Hill 1 actually look like dogs. Obviously, dogs in Silent Hill 3 don't really have any dog features other than the fact that they walk on all fours and bark. Of course, dogs in Silent Hill Origin, or what I think are dogs anyway, look nothing like dogs. And then Silent Hill. Did I ever run into any dogs in Silent Hill 2 when I was running that game? I don't know if I ever ran into any dogs at the time. And then Silent Hill 4. I never really got far in Silent Hill 4. I'm not a fan of Silent Hill 4. And based on what I've seen of speedruns, speedrunners aren't a fan of Silent Hill 4. That game is just too RNG heavy, but then again, I don't know. I'd probably have to ask well, no, I've already asked a Silent Hill 4 runner if they like Silent Hill 4, and they said no. But I don't know about a lot of the Silent Hill 4 runners. I don't know if anybody's favorite Silent Hill is Silent Hill 4, not to turn this into, hey, let's shit on Silent Hill 4 the stream. Because really, I don't see a problem with the game from a casual point. It looks fine. It just not my cup of tea. Especially with how it goes into a first-person perspective, and that's how you start out, and you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? I remember buying that game from a GameStop for $1 back in around 2008, 2009. That was also another weird thing that I never understood. Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 4 are on Xbox, the original Xbox. For whatever reason, Silent Hill 3 didn't come out on the original Xbox. And it was just kind of like, why? Kind of like how 2, 3, and 4 also never showed up on the GameCube. Because you think that Nintendo would have been like, hey, we're getting all these Resident Evils, maybe we should get them their Silent Hills. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to think now. I don't think Silent Hill has ever been on... No, that's a lie because of Shattered Memories being on the Wii. But I think that's the only one that's available on a Nintendo console. Well, no, because there's also the Silent Hill play novel. But outside of the play novel and Silent Hill Shattered Memories, I don't think there's ever been a Silent Hill game on a Nintendo console outside of those two. And that's just weird to me, because you think Konami would be like, let's put it on the game, let's put 2, 3, and 4 on the GameCube and the Xbox and the PS2. Or something. Or even like when the Wii was being super hot, you think they'd be like, let's just re-release 2 and whatnot on the Wii or something, even if it didn't have motion controls. Silent Hill has a very weird history when it comes to releases. And, I mean, it has a weird history in general, like wanting Western developers to make the games after the 4th one, and it's like, why? Why would that matter? You never saw Capcom do that with Resident Evil now, did you? No. So why the do you think that would matter? It's really a mystery. But then again, Konami as a whole is a trash fire of mysteries. There we go. Again, I don't know why it's doing the RTA time in the splits, but whatever. Just so long as I'm not seeing any red, that's all I care about. We'll find out our final time when the time comes. Anyway, be prepared to see some movie references. Or a movie reference, I should say. Blink and you'll miss it. There it is, chat. There's the movie reference. Say goodbye to the movie reference. You know what would have been cool, even though I understand why they wouldn't do it? If, like, you know how the billboards here have nothing on them? If they were, like, just to make reference to, like, Silent Hill 4 or something, which was in development at the time, I think, because the teams were split in two at that point. Or the team was split in two at that point. If, like, the billboards had, like, something about Silent Hill 4 on them. Or whatever, the blank signs or what have you. That would have been a cool thing. That would have been a Resident... Because that's what they did with Resident Evil 3. Because Resident Evil 3 was never supposed to be Resident Evil 3, believe it or not. Code Veronica was supposed to originally be Resident Evil 3. But Sony was like, whoa, 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 whoa. You promised us 3 mainline Resident Evil games. Like, contractually promised that. So Code Veronica was no longer being called Resident Evil 3. Nemesis was then changed to Resident Evil 3. And, you know, in Resident Evil 3, you can see a sign for Code Veronica in it. It's also weird that they didn't just call Code Veronica Resident Evil 4, because it still takes place after the events of Resident Evil 2 and 3. It takes place in December of 1998. So it's like, Why didn't you just change the number from 3 to 4? You could have even called it Resident Evil 4 Code Veronica. Hello, hope you're going well. I'm going on random tangents about random things. Also, hey, look, it's the movie reference again. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't paying attention to my count. That's why you wait for after the third one. And there we go. There we go. Please don't hit me. Can you fuckers stop? Every fucking run, they hit me, and it's like, can you fuckers just stop, man? And it's not even like a little hit, it's the, hey, lose 4 seconds, you stupid cunt kind of hit. And it's like, really, man? Really? But here we are running through Spaghetti Land once again to see what we can do. But yes, Resident Evil has a very strange history and spawned at least one other video game franchise that they kind of killed for a very long time. That being Devil May Cry. And also, can you stop auto-aiming through the door? Because originally Devil May Cry was going to be Resident Evil 4. And then it was like, nah, let's just make it into our own thing. And hence Devil May Cry was born. So yeah, why Code Veronica also wasn't called fucking Devil, or why Code Veronica wasn't called Resident Evil 4, because it clearly wasn't that, oh man, it's not been enough time between games. Because, I mean, fuck, if they were gonna release fucking Resident Evil 4 in 2001, if it hadn't departed too much to become Devil May Cry, I mean, clearly a time wasn't their problem. But yes, Resident Evil 4, I think, had 3 different builds off the top of my head, because you had Devil May Cry, then you had, fuck, Hookman was one of them, but I thought there was another one before Hookman, and I can't remember what it was. Like, legit, I can't remember what it was. And then there was the Resident Evil 4 we got. But I cannot remember the build between Hookman and Devil May Cry 4. To save the life of me. And of course, Resident Evil 5 being an exclusive to the GameCube for about 9 months, 10 months. because I think it was like October 14th it came out on PS2. It was almost an Xbox game, but Shinji Mikami did not like how the meeting went with the Xbox execs, and he said, no thank you. And then it landed to the GameCube. And then obviously by that point, the PS2 had sold like wildfire. And was like millions of units ahead, so it made sense to put it on the PS2. Which was a decision that Shinji Mikami was not happy about. The GameCube 5, how only 4 of them came to be. And also none of them were exclusive except for Piano 3. Although, supposedly Piano 3 is a terrible game from what I understand, so... I've never played Piano 3. I think I played 5 minutes of Beautiful Joe. Still haven't played Killer 7. And obviously I've played Resident Evil 4. I've played that game too much. Speedrun it? No. Will I? Probably never. But I've played that game probably too much. Way too much. Alright, as we climb to the top, of course, Silent Hill 3 is the Silent Hill I put the most time into. Quite a bit of time. Not quite as much as RE4. Nothing has come close to RE4 at this point. And I don't know if anything ever will, to be fair. One day we'll have to find out. Fall down. Continue to turn. Also, I'm looking into doing crowd control games, chat. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, Metroid Prime, couple of the Zelda games, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. When any of this will ever happen, who knows, because I still don't understand how to set up crowd control. So that's kind of the one thing that's holding it all back. Could you imagine if they made crowd control for the Silent Hill games? Could you imagine? If they did crowd control for 3, I would do that in a heartbeat. A heartbeat, I tell you. Granted, I don't know the likelihood of that ever happening, plus it'd probably be the emulator version of 3, honestly, because I feel like the emulator would be easier to set up for crowd control. Because for anyone who has no experience with this, the PC versions are a little bit of a bitch to get working. And that's on Windows 10. I don't even want to know what it's like on Windows 11. I was going to say fuck Windows 11, but stopped myself and then said fuck Windows 11 anyway. Because fuck Windows 11. Windows 11 can die in a fire. I don't know if I will ever upgrade past Windows 10, if I'm being honest. There's got to be something in Windows 12 or whatever to really get me. No, I tell a lie, because I'll probably upgrade to the next Windows when Steam is like, oh, this game is no longer supported under Windows 10. That's when I'll change. Because then I'll be like, damn it. But at this point, nothing seems to be proprietary for Windows 11. And I don't think anything will, because I think Windows 11 was never meant to be a desk... Oh, fuck, I just got here, damn it. Anyway, as I was trying to say, it was never meant to be a desktop operating system. I think Windows 11 was made for ARM and tablets. That's what I think it was made for. So anything that uses an ARM processor, that's what it's for. But I think Microsoft tried to push it out on everything. But if you really look at it, it's like, no, this is an ARM-based operating system, isn't it? So I think Windows 10 is still meant for desktop PCs. For the time being, anyway. I'm sure eventually Microsoft's gonna do something stupid and be like, haha, now you have to go to Windows 11, and everyone's gonna be like, no, haha, fuck you, I'm gonna stick with 10 until I absolutely have to. So that's what I think people are doing now, anyway. Really, fuckers, you're gonna hit me? Thanks. Good, that one missed. I was gonna be so pissed if it had a hit. Because I would eventually like to get a run in, because wouldn't that be nice? There we go. We can now go into the room that I tried to get into a few seconds ago. Would you get in the damn elevator? You get in there and you stay in there. Thank you. Yeah, oh god, please no. Thank you. There we go. And unfortunately, even on the Macs... See, and I just said... So I almost just contradicted myself. I was like... And then I'm like, oh wait, Macs are now ARM processors. What am I talking about? Or Apple Silicon is that. So I was about to say, and so the saving grace is going to be Apple, because then you can start... And then I'm like, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work, because 11 is the only ARM operating system, because they decided to kill the ARM version of 10. I don't know why I'm going on processor rants and operating system rants during a Silent Hill 3 run, but that's what's happening right now. I love doing this on beginner mode because he literally flies 18 feet. It's just like, lol. Luckily, I only needed to shoot him once, which I don't think has ever happened on, I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've done this. So I might be telling a lie, but I don't think that's ever happened in this category. Alright. Now we're finally in Silent Hill. That's right, the game doesn't even take 100% inside Silent Hill. Oh no. Here we go. And turn. Heal. And keep running. Now we can head to the fence, because there's nothing that can cause me to hit a wall. Wait for the 2 red signs, as we see here. And turn. Please don't hit me. And hit the button. That reminds me, speaking of ARM processors, I never did the thing that I said I was going to do 9 months ago. For those unaware of what I was supposed to do 9 months ago, was I was supposed to try to get this game running on a Mac. And then, because apparently Mr. McSqueezy got it working on an Android through emulator, we were then going to race Silent Hill 3 on a Mac versus Silent Hill 3 on an Android. And it never happened because 236, because I was like, I don't feel like spending $100 on a meme thing to do, because unfortunately that's how much Parallels costs, and I'm like, do I want to try to get this thing working on a Windows 11 PC running, or Windows 11 operating system running on a Mac? Not really, especially if it's going to cost me $100. Free? Sure. $100? Nah. It's asking a bit much. Here we go. Nicely done. Turning all the livelong day. Going down. Turning again. What do you mean that's too far away to use that? Are you kidding me? What garbage? 6937? Climb all the way up to the 3rd floor to enter the code. 6937. I was a little worried I wasn't hitting the buttons because I couldn't hear the clicks happen. So I was like, did I input that right? Please tell me I inputted that right. Get through the damn door. Here we are. Keep going. Please don't hit me. And thank you very much so. Head on down to the 2nd floor. Of course, the amusement park's going to be really short because we get to skip most of Borley's. So that's it. Like, it's literally a 2-minute free time save compared to New Game. Like, you can even have, like, a dog shit Alyssa fight and still save, like, 2 minutes. Go. Turn. Hospital's almost over. And climbing, there's Mr. Core Strength doing his core strengthening things. Why is he called Mr. Core Strength? Pay attention to his arms and his legs real quick, and you will understand why. They don't offer that much support, you see. Oh my god, I can see Silent Hills 3's reflection in my Switch. I just glanced over at my Switch and there are points where I can see the reflection, and I'm like, ah, Silent Hill 3 on the Switch confirmed. That's a joke in case anybody didn't get it. That's another thing that I don't understand either. Why didn't Konami just put the old games on the Switch? I think people would have liked having Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4 on the Switch. Maybe even throw in a little bit of Homecoming. Or not Homecoming, but Shattered Memories and whatchamacallit on there too. I think people would have really enjoyed that. I don't know about the rest of you. Yes, supposedly that's Lisa from Silent Hill 1/Silent Hill Origins. Supposedly. Even though, you know, she wears a red shoe in those games. So it's kind of like, where did the green shoe come from? I went the wrong fucking way. Congratulations. Whee! Nice. Off to the amusement park. Let's go. Also, hello, Band of Goblins. Hope you're having a fantastic, soon to be in 60 seconds Tuesday. But I hope also your Monday went well. Run as fast as you can. Something, 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 something. Again, you're gonna want to heal once you pass the ice cream truck. God damn it, it's an ice cream truck. Words hard sometimes. Also, happy Tuesday, everybody. Hopefully all your Tuesdays go well. Ooh, still 2 hours. Well, for me, it's Tuesday. For you, the day I graced your village was the greatest day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. Fun fact, I was actually born on a Tuesday. So that makes it even funnier. Thank you, Street Fighter 2, the movie. Although it's not called Street Fighter 2, the movie, it's called Street Fighter, the movie, but it's based off Street Fighter 2. Because nobody remembers Street Fighter 1. Because it was only an arcade game, and a shit one at that. I don't know if you've ever played Street Fighter 1. It's bad. Of course, there is a movie called Street Fighter 2, the movie. It's animated. It's really good. Very windy, oh no. go. Short key finally, and the game is being nice to me. Do you know how long it's been since I've had a short key for this level? Wow. Ever since the change, it's been nothing but long keys, and it's like, could you maybe throw me a bone? Get in there. There we go. Climb on up to the top. Clicking buttons. Getting out of there. Poorly haunted what? I couldn't hear you. That's right, in New Game Plus, or New Game Extra as they call it. However, you do have to activate Danny before you can leave the room. And you do have to wait for the first half of this. It's just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. Shit. I did that a little late, because I thought I had time to take a drink of water. This is why hydrating in speedruns is bad. You should definitely dehydrate to the point of death when running. Do not take that advice seriously. Do not dehydrate to the point of death because you wish to speedrun. That is a terrible, terrible thing. Don't do that. Run away. Here we go. I probably picked up too much shotgun shells, but that's okay. I don't really care at this point. I also don't know. See, I'm still sticking with new game things, even though I don't need to do that on extra, because God is not going to kill me fast enough. I needed the first 3, sure, but I didn't need 4, 5, and 6. Damn it. There we go. Hey, at least this room went well. That's one thing that I can be happy about. Also, Alyssa's gonna die so fast. It's gonna be great. But the reason I picked up those shotgun shells wasn't for her. It was for these god-forsaken horses, because the horses piss me off too much, because I can never tell if they're dead or not. Or if they're being hit properly to die unless I'm using the shotgun, so that's why I was making sure I had enough bullets. Sorry, I'm also working on zombie revenge speedruns while not streaming. It's a Dreamcast game. It's very fun. Very difficult for me as I watch other people make it look like it's child's play. And I'm just like, how the are you doing that? Maybe someday I'll do a cannon spike run as well on stream. Because that's another game I haven't been streaming. That I'm running. Oh yeah, she takes like a shot. How did that first shot miss? No running. No running in the halls. I have now become a hall monitor. Run like the wind. Alright, not bad. We're in the final stretch of the game, chat. Can we do it? Can we win? That's the question of the day. Can we win? Fuck you, you fucking bitch. I hate her ever so much. Fuck you, really? You fucking... God fucking damn it. I knew this was gonna happen eventually, but still, fuck you. Fuck you. Goddamn RNG piece of shit. I like how I hit the cutscenes, the cutscene skip button like 3 times there, and it took the 3rd time to get it to skip, and it's just like, really? 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 I think it's 4 shots to kill her with the shotgun. I think. Alright, here we go. Almost went the completely wrong direction there. One, two. 1, 2. Nice. There we are. Whoops. Accidentally hit the wrong button. We get out of there. final card. Incoming. There we go. Oh god, please no. Ow. Yay, he didn't hit me. That would have sucked if he had have hit me. Go. Dodge 1, dodge 2. And run continually through things, because through things. One, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5. One, 2, 3. Here we go. 37-26. But before we can celebrate, champ, there is one thing we must see beforehand, as always. Excellent. Yes, indeed, that is PB.